Hello YTPC, Joshua Stewart, smoking a pipe up north in the woods. Once again, we're in the shop down south today, but just happens to be codger and a corn cob and tool time Tuesday. So I'm going to do a kind of a first impression of a codger blend in my corn cob. I've already got it packed, and what we have today, Boram Riff Cherry Liqueur. Now, I was expecting a little bit of kind of a Captain Black cherry-esque going on here, but take a whiff of the bag note. It's not nearly as powerful of that cherry flavor as Captain Black has. I mean, you can smell the cherry in there, but it's not as overpowering as the Captain Black cherry. Description: mixture recipe, cherry liqueur. Boram Riff cherry liqueur recipe consists of 40% black Cavendish tobaccos, carefully mixed with 60% Virginia. On top of that, cherry liqueur is added. Flavor: genuine cherry liqueur. So, bag note is not overpowering on the cherry, but it's there. So yeah, like I say, it's kind of a first impression. Never tried the Boram Riff cherry liqueur before. In fact, the only other Boram Riff I had is the bourbon whiskey that a week or two ago I had that. That's the one that Dad used to have once in a while, only because Mom liked it, or liked the room note of it or whatever. But anyway, we're gonna give this a try, light it up, and see what we think. Now, generally, I kind of like the Virginia Cavendish type blends. So, I'm a little bit hopeful. I guess the cherry in the taste isn't as subtle as I was expecting. I mean, it's not overpowering. I've only got about a half a bowl in here too, so. Until I gotta take it slow. It's threatening to bite. I'll maybe throw out a question of the day that while I'm at this and thinking about it. For those of you that are a little sensitive to tongue bite like myself, have you found that certain things that you eat or drink, either before or during your pipe smoking time, causes you to be more sensitive to the tongue bite? I noticed a week or two ago, before I smoked my pipe, I snuck a couple of little Thin Mints, like the Girl Scout cookie Thin Mints. They're my favorite, as far as the Girl Scout cookies anyway. But right after I ate those, I had a pipe of something that I'd had several times before. I don't even remember what it was offhand. And I just seemed to be more sensitive to the tongue bite that particular day. Now I haven't tried it again to see if I could repeat it, but I'm guessing it might have had something to do with that Girl Scout cookie Thin Mint that maybe opened some pores or something on my tongue. I don't know how all the biology stuff that I learned in, was it 9th or 10th grade or whatever, I forgot all that, but how tongues and taste buds and stuff work. But I did seem like I was more reactive to the sensations of burning or bite or whatever we want to call it. So I'll have to try it again sometime with something that is typically fairly mild for me for the tongue bite, and see how it goes. See if the mint in those cookies, or maybe it's the chocolate, I don't know. Or I haven't played around too much with many different beverages, but if there's certain beverages that kind of help relieve or make it worse, I'd be curious to know that too. Okay, I'm going to try really hard to keep this one under 10 minutes. No promises, but it's going okay so far. Not too bad. Not my favorite, but it's not bad. If I can keep it from biting. So on to the tool time part of our codger and a cob and Tool Time Tuesday. I don't even know what the proper name of this is, but it's got the spring-loaded plunger on one end. The other end, it's got a little claw. Works great if you drop something down in a little nook or cranny that you can't reach. Ring this thing down and grab it. I remember one time, I don't know if somebody dropped something down a drain, and I used this to kind of reach down the drain so I could grab it and pull it back out. And I think my oldest daughter, she's 22 now, but she was probably about 3 years old, maybe preschool age, old enough where she could talk and hold a reasonable Mittens likes the bouncy on it. He's swatting at it. Anyway, she was old enough where she could start to hold a little bit of a conversation. And she said, "What's that?" I don't know, I just use it as a tool for picking up stuff where I can't reach. She said, "Well, I think it looks like a booger picker." I've never actually used it for that, but ever since that day, that's our name around here for this tool, is a booger picker. So, oh, Mittens is he wants to play with it now. So anyway, first impressions of the Borkum Riff Cherry Liqueur. Yeah, it's not bad. I'll have it again. And booger picker is a handy tool, even if you'd never pick a booger with it. But there we go. Mittens likes to play with it too. Oh, he's excited right now. All right, Joshua Stewart smoking a pipe up north in the woods. Have a good day.